Hi and welcome to Waltz. As you heard, it's a beautiful piece by Fernando Carulli. So before we play it, I just want to say a few things about this piece. Number one, it's in 3/8 and the key signature is the F sharp. So all the Fs are sharped. Another thing is the metronome mark. You'll see a dotted quarter note equals 60, which means that the whole bar should be in the time of one click. So we're going to play the 3 notes of eighth notes in the time of one click. Kind of like the triplet, 3 notes in the time of one beat, but this time in the time of one dotted quarter note. Just like you heard me play it in the introduction of the lecture. So let's start breaking it down. The first bar, we're going to play the 3rd string and the 2nd string open, followed by finger 1 and finger 3, which is a part of the A minor chord without the 2nd finger. So it goes something like this. If you can't see me, this is finger 1 and finger 3. And then finger 2 goes to the B and finger 4 to the D, and we play thumb, M, I. So the 2 bars sound like this. To C with the 3rd finger. This is A and I, and back to the B and D. So the 4 bars sound like this. And then the same thing again. But this time we move to finger 1 on the C and finger 2 on the A, which is again a part of the A minor, but it's this shape, which is very familiar. P, M, I, and then we finish with G and G. You can play the 3rd string open with the I, or you can play it with the M. So let me play you the first part from the beginning. Again, in a slower speed. Moving on to part 2. We're starting with the F sharp with finger 2 and C with finger 1. This one is going to be a little bit easier because the bass will always be the 4th string open. So F sharp, C, 3rd finger G, right hand is doing the same thing, and then again this chord, and the right hand MI, but on the 2nd and the 3rd string. And then the same strings open. Back to F sharp and C. And finishing with the same 2 notes, G and G. So this part again. Like I said in the introduction, you need to play the whole bar in the time of 1 click. So this is a click, and this is a click. Okay, and now we go to the 3rd part of the piece, which is in minor, and we are playing the minor arpeggio, if you remember from the arpeggio, the E minor. Very nice, very sad. So we start off with the E, and then playing the 1st string and the 2nd string. Then the 3rd string with the thumb. To this shape, which is D sharp and F sharp. I'm very sure you're now guessed what scale we are in. D sharp, the E harmonic minor, and then 2/4. Now some people will do this. This is good or correct, but the notation said 1 and 3 and 2/4, so we'll stick with this. And you don't have to refinger the 2nd finger when we're back to this. And then finally the 2 E's together. And then finally the last part, which starts with a weird chord, the F sharp, D sharp, and A. A with finger number 1, F sharp with finger number 3, and D sharp with finger number 4. It starts off with this one. So P, M, I. Then all the strings open. Back to this. And the tricky part will be to switch from this chord back to this one. And the only way to do this is with slowly practice the change. Okay? Don't play with your right hand, just practice the change. Know exactly what you should do and which notes you should play. So for example, your finger 2 and finger 4 here, finger 3 and 4 should move together to hold the F sharp and the D sharp. And then place finger number 1. And then da capo al fine, which means go back to the beginning and play until the word fine. And this time there is no repeats, we just go straight to the second part. So I really hope you enjoyed this piece. This one is not from the grade 1 London College of Music. This is a personal choice of mine. I really liked it when I started playing the classical guitar, and I wanted to share it with you. And I hope you like my choice. A lot of challenging things on the right hand, challenging change on the left hand. This one, take your time with this one. The rest, I think you can handle it. It's very easy. Most of the chords we handled before. And keep those fingers playing. I hope you learned something new. And I will see you in the next piece. Goodbye.